A 1993 Subaru Impreza piece. I got it gutted right now, pretty much. I'm gonna take out the carpet and a whole bunch of other stuff, but anyways, my key broke off in my trunk the other day. Let's see if I can find it. Anyways, I had to replace this because of it, and the piece is still stuck in my trunk, so I can't use the key to open it. And the latch, this little release latch here, never worked to begin with, at least as far as I know, because I've only had it for about a week, 2 weeks. So I came back here and you see those two little bolts right above the latch there. I'm gonna show you this bolt and that bolt. You take the back seat out, which is already done in this car. Pretty much just lift up off these little hooks here. Take those two bolts out, and the it'll loosen up that locking mechanism, and it'll separate from it won't fall off the trunk, but it'll loosen up enough to where it'll unlatch itself. When you go around back and you wiggle it, you can wiggle that trunk undone. Now, I guess I could show you that real quick. Mine will actually come off because I unhooked the lock cylinder actuator rod and just left it loose, because I don't plan on using that until I get new lock cylinder for the trunk. But anyways, the pull lever for the trunk latch wasn't working, and that was because of this thing. This piece right here was corroded, rusted, and disgusting. Same with this little piece here. So what I did was I soaked this in that rust dissolving liquid for the night. I woke up in the morning and came out here, and pretty much all the rust is gone except for a little bits of it here. And then I soaked it, saturated it, and my favorite stuff here, the Zoom spout oiler. And then I put some on this little piece here, and if you notice the word cancel here pertains to this little switch. Now if that switch is up, the latch is not going to work when you pull it from in the car, because this hits that latch. I gave it down, you'll notice it will, if it's all in place, it smashes that little black piece, and when that black piece is smashed, it releases the latch. And then the pressure from these little arms right here will lift your trunk. So it's pretty simple. 2 bolts, some oil, some rust off, and a couple of grease. Let's see. I remember. That latch must be down. This must be saturated in some kind of lubricant. Same with that. As long as this cable is intact from here, this point here, it's kind of like a brake on a bike, like a handbrake on a bike. As long as that cable is good, all the way to your front driver's side, this thing should work. Latch down. Remember that. There you go, motherfuckers.